So now that we've got that neck fitted, this is where it's going to fit on Thursday when we attach it, right? We're going to attach this thing on Thursday. So we have to locate that fretboard. And we're going to measure from this bottom edge on the fretboard right here. That's going to be one measuring location, this bottom edge, because there's going to be a plastic, what we call a nut, that slides in there, and that's what the strings come across. And when that string hits the nut, that's where the vibration stops on the string, right? So you pluck the string, vibrate, 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 stops when it hits that nut, okay? So that's our first measuring point right here, all right? So we've got that. And then our second measuring point is going to be on the bridge. So this is a bridge. I want you to notice that on the back of the bridge we've got 6 holes and 5 holes, okay? 6 holes are for the string. We're doing a 6-string guitar, right? 6 holes are for the strings. Strings are going to go through. The 5 holes are for the mounting. There's also a set of 5 and 6 holes on the body pre-drilled already, okay? So we want to make sure that our bridge is aligned with the right set of holes. Okay? The next location that we're going to measure from is on the bridge, and the bridge is sitting here on the end closest to where your controls are going to be. Okay, we'll get more precise later on, but on the side that's closest to you, where the controls are going to be, you're going to see this saddle right here. So there's a little saddle that's sitting right here, and they're spring-loaded, right? So they can slide in and out like so. And they're pretty preset from the factory, so we can just kind of leave them in their original position that's right here. And you'll notice on the saddle, on the top of the saddle, there's a couple of little set screws, 2 set screws on each one, okay? Where that set screw is, the center of that set screw is your other measuring location, because those are just opposite. There's a little saddle, there's a little divot there that the string is going to go across, and that's where the string stops vibrating on the bridge. So it stops vibrating at the nut at this far end and at the bridge at these set screws. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set that bridge in there, and I'm just going to tape it down. Okay, and what some people like to do is tape it down at the back edge here so you can see the holes. Okay, I can look straight down and I can see the holes right through the bridge. And I can look right down through and I can see a set of 5 holes and a set of 6 holes. So that's in there. This is setting here, and with a partner I'm going to measure, and I'm going to measure starting at the 1 inch mark. Yeah, we're going to do what's called burning an inch, because at the end of that tape there's a little tab that moves, and it may not be, the more you use this tape, the more it's going to move, so it's not super accurate. So what we want to do is we want to set the 1 inch mark at that front edge of the nut, and then we're going to come back here and I'm going to measure 26 and a half, right? Not 25 and a half, because I burned an inch, right? So I can see then that I need to come, so how are you there?
I need to do 16ths towards you.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, so I'm at the set screw right here on the end closest to the controls, the control holes that are here. I'm at 26 and a half. He's at 1 inch at the end of the nut that's closest to me here, right? And so with that then, that's where our fretboard is going to be placed, and he's going to scribe a pencil line on the neck. That's typically about where they would be, right? So now, with the neck removed, later on today when we glue it down, we'll have an index line to go off of when we glue this, okay? So that's our operation. Questions about this? Okay, no gluing yet, okay? just marking the line. We'll throw out a few bridges out here for you to use, a few pieces of sandpaper there, and the tape. There's some tape measures floating around, and so 2 sanding operations, maybe a sanding operation on the side, definitely on the end, but maybe on the side depending on how it fits, and then the location for your 25.5-inch scale link.
The line's going at the top of the fretboard, right? Not where the nut is, but
Yeah, the
Like
line,
that line?
so the fretboard comes up to the line right there, right? So everybody see where that